Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to swatch out some new watercolor pens that I have received recently from Nila Colori. So this is a company that's based in Italy. They sent me this wooden box set with 12 colors as well as this mini tin set with 6 colors. Now the special thing about these watercolors are they are all made from natural-based pigments, so like plant-based or mineral pigments. This is very nice packaging. I like it. I like the presentation. I like the wood. It's very organic, as you can tell. On the back we have, I'm not sure what this is. So yeah, and notice that all the pens, they are set into this foam. So they are set like that. But when you first open it, they were actually pressed down with some paper to prevent the pens from moving around. So this is the big set. Let's take a closer look at the smaller set. You can get this as individual pens as well as in sets like this. They are available for sale on their website. The link to their website is in the video description below. And for this tin set, they have this very nice stamp on it. Nila Colori, very beautiful. And these are the 6 colors included. So the color code are, well, you need to have the pamphlet to refer to the color code because, well, it doesn't really tell you the name of the color. But these are the 6 colors in this particular set. In addition to pens and sets like this, they also sell powdered pigment. So if you want to make your own paint, you can get powdered pigment from them, use your own binder to create your own paint. All the prices are listed. So the price for this particular set, it's around 58 euros, which is around 52 UK pounds or 66 US dollars. So this particular set has 12 colors. They also sell the 8 mineral colors box set, which is around 40 euros. The prices are not inclusive of shipping, so you have to add that later on. Between these two, I think this might be more worth the money because these are full pens, these are half pens, so you get a little bit more paint here. Notice with these two boxes, there is no place for you to mix the colors. So you will need to have your own watercolor palette box for mixing, and I have just the right one that can fit all the 18 colors. This is a limited edition Schminker watercolor box. It's a metal box. It's very difficult to find this particular box nowadays because, well, it's limited edition. Anyway, each row here can fit 6 colors, so you can fit a total of 18 colors. And I shall put the colors in the box right now before I start swatching. Each pen is filled to the brim, and on the side or on the back there is the product code. So MAL is for this color. This is Malachite or Malachite. This is VM. This is Maya Green, and it's very difficult to see the color because this is so intense. This is Ultramarine Blue. And on the back there is this small piece of magnet. So for colors that come in this metal tin set, the pens have this small piece of magnet that will stick inside the pen to prevent them from moving around too much. This box is now fully loaded, and as you can see, some of the colors, they are not that obvious just by looking at the pen. So I have already written down the names of the colors as well as the pigment code and the light fast quality with the help of this pamphlet that was provided. This video is not going to be a comprehensive review for Nila Watercolor because I'm just going to create some color swatches. I will test them out more thoroughly over the next few months before I give you my final thoughts. So let me just wet the colors first. They are all nice and wet and ready to go. The first color is Wild Yellow, NY2. I need to use a bit more paint because I can't seem to get the intensity. It's not that easy to dissolve, at least for this particular color. Next we have Yellow Earth. So this color, it's easier to dissolve. You can see that I can pick up the paint much easily. It looks like a nice warm yellow. Very transparent. Yellow ochre. Notice how the ink is pushing the paint aside. This happens sometimes with some of the watercolor that I use. It's not specific to this brand or this specific color. Semi-transparent or opaque. Next color we have red ochre. So I put yellow ochre and red ochre side by side so that I can remember them. So red ochre, yellow ochre. Once again, you can see the ink sort of pushing the color away, pushing the paint away. This color looks quite similar to Winsor & Newton's Burnt Sienna. The pigment code for this is PR102. Winsor & Newton's Burnt Sienna is PR101. And now Raw Sienna. PY43. And this is Burnt Sienna, PR102. This color is heavily pigmented. This is Maya Green. There is no pigment code for this particular color. It looks like it's very transparent, but the intensity is not that high. Raw Umber Earth, PBR6. I can see a lot of granulation. This is a transparent color. Perhaps I use a bit too much water. The next color is Burnt Umber Earth. So this was Raw Umber Earth. This is Burnt Umber Earth. So I put the raw version and the burnt version side by side. This is PBR7. Very transparent. And then we have this. This is Madder or Garan's Red. Right, the intensity is not that strong, so if I need to get the intensity, I will need to use a lot of paint. This is NR9. This is Urco Lano Red. PBR102 as well. Very nice. Semi-transparent. And this color, it's Cochineal Magenta, NR4. I can see granulation. This is Malachite. This looks like a very chalky version of turquoise. And this is definitely not transparent. It's not an easy color to use because it's quite chalky. And this color is a bit unnatural. Genuine Indigo. Wow. Look at the intensity. This is a very dark color. And it looks like it's transparent, but because it's so dark, it covers the pen and ink lines very well. Next we have Maya Blue. I'm really not sure why the ink is repelling the paint. Maybe it has got to do with the paper as well. This sketchbook that I'm using, it's the Hanamule watercolor sketchbook, by the way. Ultramarine Blue, PB29. The pigment code is the same as French Ultramarine, which is also PB29. But French Ultramarine is the synthetic version. This Ultramarine Blue, this is actually made from lapis lazuli, if I remember correctly, from what I read on Wikipedia. This is ultramarine violet, PV15. And the last color is the color that I have always wanted to try, Lapis Lazuli, PB29. If you look at photos of the stone online, it's a very beautiful blue stone from Afghanistan. This is a very rare pigment, so this is a very expensive color. And the intensity of this blue, it's not as high compared to ultramarine. The color swatches are now dry, so let's take a closer look. Now straight away I can tell that some colors, they are more intense. They have higher tinting strength compared to others. For example, Lapis Lazuli, not very intense. Magenta, I think this is alright. Some colors are a bit lighter, like this yellow and malachite. This looks like a cool yellow to me. We have yellow earth, yellow ochre. You can use this too to mix a nice bright orange if you have a warm red. Red ochre, nice color. Raw sienna, I like the granulation. This is burnt sienna. We have some granulation as well. You can see the horizontal brush strokes. This is Maya green, some granulation in it as well. Raw umber earth, burnt umber earth. This has more granulation compared to this. These are the three reds. We have red ochre, madder, Garan's red, and Herculano red. So these are the three reds in this whole palette, and I love the granulation here. The granulation here, it's finer. And there's granulation in magenta as well. Look at the beautiful texture. Lapis Lazuli, a pale version, sort of like a very pale version of ultramarine. Ultramarine violet, PV15, has some granulation as well. Ultramarine blue, I love the intensity. Very beautiful, very strong blue. I think this is probably the most intense color of this whole selection. This is Maya blue, almost like Payne's gray but more bluish. Genuine indigo, again very intense color, very strong. And last color, malachite, a very chalky version of green. Overall the quality looks fine to me, it looks alright. I don't think I will have any problems painting with them. I love the granulation. I can imagine myself painting a sketch with them, and the sketch is going to look very textured. I like that a lot about the granulation, especially the fine grain granulation, and wow, ultramarine, really beautiful. I'm going to have a lot of fun painting with these colors. Most of the colors have good light fast rating, like 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5. The usual suspects are yellow, indigo. These are not like totally permanent color, relatively speaking. But most of the colors, they are 5 out of 5. Especially earth tones, they are usually very permanent. So that's just my first impression of Nila watercolor. I will use these colors more thoroughly over the next few months. I will paint with them, and I will upload some of my pen ink watercolor sketches on my Instagram page and give you more thoughts on these colors. But right now, I think they are looking good. I enjoy using them. So that's it for my video today. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts on these colors. If you want to find out more information about these colors, you can check out their website. I will put the link in the video description below. And if you want to check out some paintings or artworks that were painted with these colors, maybe you can do a Google search online. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope this video is informative. See you in the next one. Bye!